and we are delighted to welcome in Misty McMichael, the wife of Steve McMichael, the Chicago Bear that's going in. Misty, this story is heart-wrenching. What you guys are going through, what Steve is going through, and to have this moment, I heard you say that you feel like it's bought you more time with him. That's just a beautiful sentiment.
It has, because, we had a DNR before this this year's class induction, and I knew that when we were down from 100 to 12, I knew that we were going to get in. And that's when we ripped up the do not resuscitate and told him, babe, you're going to have to stick it in, stick it out and see yourself get into the hall. And he has. And now he doesn't want to, he wants to live, even past this. So this has given us a lot more time, and I totally appreciate it.
What's the level of his awareness to how much everybody is, the outpouring of affection and just respect and everything that's happening now?
Oh, well, you know what? His brain is fine. It's just the body that deteriorates, and he's never been smarter. He can still understand everything, so I'm just thrilled that tomorrow morning is when we're going to get to present him with his Boston jacket at home, and I can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, we had heard that you had talked, or someone had volunteered, like an airplane. There was a chance that you would try to come here.
Well, for Steve, yes.
Yeah.
I had an ICU jet donated and everything, but when I spoke with the president, Jim Porter, we just couldn't guarantee his medically being sustained here.
Yes.
So, no one was really big on him dying here.
Right.
So, and neither was he. So we regrouped, and, we're going to take a private jet to him. So I think that's better. He can't even get out of bed now.
Yes.
It's so bad. So it's just best for him, for us to go to him.
And it's my understanding that you guys have a private jet. Porter is with you.
Macy, our daughter.
Yeah, you've got the jacket. You'll have the bust. I'm sure there's a ton of his teammates planning on showing up, right?
Oh, yeah. Gary Finsick will be there, Bruce Herron, Jim Osborne, Jay Hilgenberg, Tommy Thayer. Yeah, all the guys, Matsui, all the guys that aren't here will be there, and I'll have the other half here.
So last night they're introducing Devin Hester and Julius Peppers, and you come out and you're on behalf of Steve. What was that like, and how much fun has this been, kind of seeing what kind of impact Steve McMichael has had on so many?
He's a great man, and it's not just for what he did on the football field. He's just he raised more money for charity than he ever brought home. He's just an awesome man. So the love that the 85 Bears, and that whole McCaskies and the whole brotherly love, I call it the Bears brotherly love, is amazing, because they played when there was no money and they were in their 20s. They grew up together. They love each other, and they still love each other. And it's even more special now that they've had this 40-year love affair or whatever, So it's just awesome. It's been so much easier to get through with them being around and showing us the love. Yeah.
We had talked to Dan about the party tonight at the fairground. We parked there, and as we're leaving, there's like somebody put a thing in the door of the car.
It's a huge deal here.
I mean, it's fantastic. It's going to be like a blowout celebration, and as we've told people, you've done an unbelievable job of raising money for ALS, and this is a terrifying, debilitating disease that does so much damage, relentless on a human. I think that's part of this story as well.
It is.
The give back going on.
ALS, yes. He's brought awareness to it. I didn't know that much about it when we got diagnosed with it, 7 years ago. They gave us 2 to 5 years. He's already outlived the prediction. But all I knew was Lou Gehrig's disease, and I was blindsided, so I had to get to work. And now I know way more about it than I ever wanted to. But it's going to be helpful for the next person, because I want to be there to help the next girl that's blindsided with her husband's diagnosis or with her own diagnosis and doesn't know what to do or where to turn. I'm going to be there to help, show them. So there was a football player named Steve Smith who played for the Raiders. His wife, Shea Smith, had taken care of him at home, and I got her number from the Gridiron Greats through Mike and Diana, and she really helped me through it so much. I don't know what I would have done without her, and I want to help. I want to be that person for the next girl.
How often does that happen where somebody comes up to you and shares their story, can relate to what you're going through, and make you feel like you're not alone in something that is this profound and this difficult to deal with?
Yeah, you know what? ALS is more prevalent than you would imagine because now that I'm so aware of it and people know that what I'm dealing with, I get it all the time. People, say, "Oh, my sister had it, my
Yes.
husband had it, my brother had it." Like I hear it all the time now. So I think I think it is becoming more aware, and I think we're already doing that by talking about it and getting it out there. So yeah, it's more prevalent than you would imagine.
And so you go home tomorrow. You got the jacket and the bust. That's going to be a glorious moment. It's my understanding they're going to film that, and then they have Jarrett with the introduction, and they're going to tie together a whole package that they will show then on television when they're doing their. That's the way you're going to do it. Right?
That's what's up. Well, Jarrett is going to need to represent for me in the parade because I'm going to miss the parade in the morning. So he'll be here representing for me and Steve in the parade. But me and Richard Dent and Jimbo Covert and Jim McMahon and Macy, our daughter, with Jim, are going to fly in and support him. And I can't wait. That's going to be the best part of this whole time.
So, Mister, before we let you go, I mean, I just marvel at how visible you have remained, how accommodating you always have been, spreading the word, talking about Steve. How do you hold it together in the way that you do?
I think looks are deceiving, my love. No, I break down all the time. All the time. It just depends. Like, if somebody asks me the wrong question, I break down. Yeah, every day I break down. But I try not to in public. But
I wish I'd known that before we started talking.
It happens. It happens. I'm normal. I'm normal. I'm a normal human.
Yeah. I tell you, you're not. You're incredibly composed, and you're doing great stuff. And, anybody in Chicago that ever watched the Chicago Bears and that 85 team loves your husband. And I think this story is gripping to people in Chicago as any there is.
Yeah, the relatability.
It's unbelievable.
It's a love story. I love him, and we've been married 23 years, 26 together, and I got our only child together. I mean, I really can't ask for more, I met the love of my life. I had his only child. We had many wonderful years together, so I got to take the good out of the bad.
God bless you. Thank you so much for coming on, and we're really excited for tomorrow.
Me too, baby. Thank you. Go Bears.
Thank you for being here.
That is Misty McMichael. It's beautiful, and her daughter is here with her, and it's just wonderful to see this moment. It's Mully, it's Haugh, Chicago Sports Radio, 6-7 of the Score.